Hey Pete.
Hey Jason, how you brewing?
Good. How you brewing?
Good, very good.
What are you drinking today?
We're drinking a seasonal favorite.
Seasonal favorite.
Some apple cider, right?
This is apple cider. What's the difference? Let me ask you. What's the difference between apple cider and apple juice?
Nothing.
Exactly true.
That was a wild guess.
That was a trick question. I was hoping for you to get tripped up, but no, yeah. Apple cider is just another name for apple juice. I think we sort of think of it as coming from an orchard, but
it's a little cloudier, maybe. It's a hazy.
It's the hazy apple cider.
It's a New England apple juice, if you will.
I think we've come to mean filtered versus unfiltered apple juice.
Right.
So we have from the supermarket something that calls itself apple cider, which it is, another apple cider, and an apple juice.
Right.
And so the differences really between all three are the filtering. They're all basically the juice from apples, obviously, and we're going to make some hard cider with them like we did last year, and it came out delicious. We also want to put together a kit and discuss like what to look for when you're picking out juice for your apple cider, or picking out cider for your apple cider. So if you go to an orchard, which is a fun activity this time of year, it's great. You can get a gallon of apple cider from the orchard, and it's typically just flash pasteurized, like at Milburn's.
Okay.
There's nothing added. There's no potassium sorbate.
No preservatives.
No preservatives. In fact, in the old days, Pete, when I used to go to the University of Delaware, we went to Milburn's and got some cider. And by the time we got from Elkton back to Newark in the car, that gallon jug was swole. It was swole up, dude. It was like starting to ferment. Back then they didn't do anything.
Oh, no kidding.
They just squeezed the apples and put it in the thing, and that was it.
No kidding.
So we had to hurry up and get that in the fridge.
That's hysterical, yeah.
But now, you can still, have some fun and go out to other place and have a drink, and then put the apple cider in the fridge.
How do preservatives, potassium sorbate, how does that affect trying to make hard cider with the yeast?
Yeah.
And fermenting?
So if you dig it from supermarket, you really have to look at the labels because the potassium sorbate will kill the yeast.
Kill the yeast. So
it's a preservative, and almost all the wines you've ever drank in your life have something like that in there. Potassium sorbate probably. Almost all the juices on the shelf either have that or sorbic acid. And if you look at your labels, sorbic acid is fine, or pasteurized is fine.
So this is vitamin C, right?
Right.
Sorbic acid.
Sorbic acid is vitamin C.
Okay.
But really look at your juice like that one on the end by you, because it looks like the kind of thing that you would get from an orchard, but could have potassium sorbate in it. And in fact, a lot of them try to, especially this time of year, have a market dress on them that makes it look like they came right from the
yeah, you get your little apples. The jug kind of looks like an orchard jug. Yeah.
So be careful, and if you look at it, you'll find something like that doesn't have potassium sorbate in it. It's just pasteurized, and this one doesn't have potassium sorbate or any other preservatives.
Plenty of vitamin C though. 80%.
Yep. So that's added ascorbic acid, which is another preservative. So they're using a preservative and then kind of using it as a selling point too. Like it's got vitamin C in it.
Right.
So those are the kind of things to look for. We love doing cider. It's so easy and it comes out so good. So if you start one now, you can easily have it on your table for your Thanksgiving dinner, for your holiday dinners.
Yeah.
It's nice sitting in the backyard around the fire pit. And to make it even easier for everybody, we're putting together some kits. So we have 2 1-gallon kits available. It comes with the jug, the airlocks, and the bung. Priming sugar, because just natural apple juice, you can ferment it and you'll get like a nice hard cider, but the ABV will be pretty low. If you add this priming sugar to it, it'll bring up the ABV and you'll have like something that's comparable with something off the store,
Like Angry Orchard or something like that.
Something like that. More like a 6%, 7%. And 8 bottles, either 8 used grow stop bottles, or we still on?
We're still going.
It's
that was
rolling.
the radio.
Okay.
So we got the 8 used bottles and the 8 brand new bottles, right?
So there's 2 different kits. This will be all online before, by the time this video comes out. But the used 8 bottles plus the jugs and everything that you need, except for the juice. You got to go get your own juice. This, for example, is $4 a gallon. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yep.
it's on sale in stores. The other ones are a little bit more expensive. But look around and find some juice. You can even find maybe frozen concentrate apple juice next to your frozen concentrate orange juice.
Right.
And just look at the label again. It's the same thing. It's just that the water's been taken out.
Yeah. Right.
It's reconstituting it. So, $29, everything except the juice for the used bottle plus 8 bottles, and $47.80 everything plus 8 new bottles, and either for yourself to get started in apple cider or for a friend of yours to get started in apple cider. That's the way you want to go.
Yeah.
Let's just put those ingredients together and make sure, or sanitizer too. We should add some sanitizer to that kit.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, sanitizer is going to be thrown in, so we'll do that, and then you'll be good to go. You'll keep that. I liked on the one we did that it would fermented at kind of a lower temperature with this Nottingham yeast. It came out so good.
So good.
It's
Yeah.
my favorite thing that we've ever.
Yeah.
It's really my favorite thing that we've made here. So.
Yeah,
I'm
we had it
looking
on the
forward to making it.
kegerator. Yeah,
Yep.
we had 5 gallons on tap.
Yep. It was.
Yeah, and this
delicious.
is a great way to get into just home brewing in general, right? Starting understanding fermentation and and the temperature and bottling it. So yeah, it's a great way to get
sanitation
into.
practices, bottling.
Yeah.
Bottle conditioning. So you're gonna put your finished
Priming sugar,
apple cider in there with a little priming sugar, and then when you open it up, it's going to be carbonated in a couple weeks. So all the practices of fermenting and doing either then a wine or a beer are kind of there.
Right.
It's just a really easy version of it.
Yeah, and the kits are great because you can reuse the bottles forever, and the jug and the bung and the airlock, it's all there. You just gotta get your juice and some
priming sugar and some yeast.
Yeah. Which a package like this, that's for 5 gallons, so you can use a package like that.
You could use 5 times. Five
yeah.
times. Just have to sort of figure out how to divide that into 5.
Yeah. Maybe get 2 gallons out of it. Split it in half.
Yeah. So we're excited. We're excited about apple cider season. We're excited about the fall, and now we can get people get your friends and your approaching 21-year-old age children in the house to make some apple cider. So, that's pretty much it for this one. It's just going to be all cider. So now we can get to making ours here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Pete. Good.
All right, see ya.
Thanks.